Hey guys, welcome back to Under the Pink. My name's Kristen, and I've got some crazy stuff to talk about today. I feel a little silly because I have the glitter freckles on, but I did a try-on demo on my TikTok today, so this is what we're rocking with. So about a month ago, I discovered something really crazy, and it led to some more crazy stuff, and then it turned into like a big circle of craziness that I've just never talked about because, when everything is connected to everything else, it's hard to talk about it because you have to give so much context into all of the situation that it ties into. So I'm just going to start. I'm going to talk about the first thing I found, and then I'm going to talk about where it led. And this will probably be multiple videos long because it's a whole thing. So let's just get into it. If you're new here, again, my name's Kristen. I usually make content on TikTok, but I'm trying to move over to this long form app because, let's be honest, I'm a yapper and this is a better format for me. And I have lots to say and a lot of stuff to share with you. So let's just start at the beginning. About a month ago, Bon Iver released a song called Speyside. And it's actually a song that he had played like on tour years ago, like a couple times, I think, and never released it. And nobody ever knew anything more about it. So he released it. He has an album coming out in a week. And it's very much like going back to his roots. Like if you don't know anything about Bon Iver, he started like in a cabin, went off in the cabin in the woods to make his first record. And it's very much giving like that kind of vibe. If you are a Taylor fan, then he was on Folklore, and it's kind of that folklore-esque sound. So anyway, he released the song Speyside. It's really good, and I just went to go look it up on Apple Music, like I said, like a month ago, and there was one other song called Speyside, and so I just looked at it because that's the kind of person I am, and oh my god, it led me on this whole thing. So I realized that the other version of Speyside was released on August 23rd, 2019, which I just happen to know is the Lover release date. And like I said, there's only 2 songs called Speyside in all of Apple Music. So, I thought it was worth looking into. And what I found is absolutely bonkers and has no explanation as far as I can tell. So would love to know if any of you guys have any insight. So the song is called Speyside, obviously, but it's by a group called Do What You Love. And this is the craziest thing in the world, I swear to God. Okay, so there are 12 songs, 12 singles by this group called Do What You Love. And they are posted over a period of weeks in 2019, and then they've never posted before or since. So Speyside is one of 12. The first single is called Tree, and it was posted on June 3rd of 2019. Now, if you obsessively follow the Taylor Swift lore like I do, you'll know that June 3rd is the day that she played Glitch at the Eras Tour in 2024. Everyone was waiting for her to play it, and she finally did on June 3rd. Okay, so there's that. Well, they post this song, Tree, and didn't post anything else for 18 days. And this song Tree was posted, I think it was a Monday. I'll have to look. And then all of the other songs were posted on regular music release days on Fridays. So I think it was a Tuesday, actually. So they posted it on the Monday or Tuesday. And then nothing until 2 weeks after that, when they started releasing on Fridays like normal, like people usually do. So there was kind of a glitch after they posted their first song. Okay, whatever. All of them are like instrumentals. So kind of, I don't really think it's the music that's important. It seems like it's everything that goes along with it, which I'll get into. But for what it's worth, here you can hear a little clip. Just kind of some lo-fi like vibes. Okay. Let me just tell you what all of their names are, and then we'll get into what really makes it weird. Like, the songs are Tree, Bar None, Traction, Stoic, Lonely, Harbor, Amsterdam, River Run, Football, and this is the like soccer version of football. Mythos, Speyside, and then Stop. Okay. They each have like a different kind of color, and the cover photos are interesting. I'll make sure and put them on the screen. I'm going to look at my phone. So this is where it gets weird. So each of the songs has a different copyright, and it kind of goes along with their band name, right? So it's Do What You Love, and then the copyright is different for every song. The artist is, the songwriter is different for every song too. So the copyrights for the songs go with the name. I mean, I think so. So the group name is Do What You Love. So the copyright for the first one, Tree, is All Day Every Day. So Do What You Love, All Day Every Day. This is Remember the one released on June 3rd. Then Bar None, the copyright is Especially If It's Illegal. This is the one released on June 21st, 2019. Especially If It's Illegal. Okay. Then we have Traction, June 28th, and Nothing Else. So that's why I think they go together. Do What You Love and Nothing Else. Okay. Then we have Stoic, Until It's Over, July 5th. Do What You Love Until It's Over. Then we have Lonely, and that was July 12th, 2019. And the copyright is When It's Hardest To. Do What You Love When It's Hardest To. Then we have Harbor, Do What You Love. This is July 19th. Do What You Love in the Dead of Night. Harbor, in the Dead of Night. Okay. Then we have Amsterdam, July 26th, While You Can. So Do What You Love While You Can. And remember, all of these are released leading up to the Lover release. Not saying these are related to Taylor. There's no guarantee. But when I get into everything else, like, I feel like they are. We'll see. You'll see why once I get into it even more. Okay, then we have River Run. Do What You Love Along the River. So that one was August 2nd. Then we have the Football. And that copyright is In the Daytime. So this one is August 9th, 8/9, In the Daytime. Then we have Mythos. And that one is In the Nighttime Too. So Do What You Love in the Nighttime Too, August 16th. Then song 11 is Speyside. Is how I found this thing in the first place. And the copyright on that is And Not What You Don't. So Do What You Love and Not What You Don't. And then the final one, Stop. This is the one that's crazy. Especially if you've been following my content, you know, for like a year I've been talking about documentary. So this one is the final song called Stop, released on August 30th. Copyright is Mockumentary Films. I'm so gagged. Okay, so the copyright's crazy. Then we get into the songwriters, okay? I am going to do a separate video on what I think these mean, but just giving you an overview very, very quickly. So the first one, called Tree, the songwriter is Siddhartha Gautama. I'm so fucking this up. Siddhartha Gautama, and that is Buddha. That's the name for Buddha. So, okay, that's the author of the first one. The second one, the author is Beaver Cleaver. That is from the Leave It to Beaver show. Okay. Then we have Traction, and that one is listed by John Haywood. So John Haywood is an English writer, poet, and playwright who was very well known for his proverbs. Like, he wrote The Spider and the Fly. He was famous for making like epigrams like two heads are better than one, beggars should not be choosers, a penny for your thoughts, Rome wasn't built in a day. He created all of those, and Taylor loves to use that stuff in her music. So then we have Stoic. The songwriter for that is Theo Thutmose. Theo Thutmose was a pharaoh in the Egyptian 18th dynasty, a conqueror and reformer. So there's that. Then we have Lonely, is written by Edgar Poe. I'm assuming we all know who Edgar Poe is. Okay. Harbor, Vince Lynch. So Vince Lynch is on the board for the World Ethical Data Foundation. So he is into AI, but also is on the board for how they ethically use our data, and everybody knows they don't ethically use our data, so that's interesting. So we have Amsterdam, and the author for that one is Jacob Katz. But Jacob Katz is a poet, a humorist, but he's famous for his emblem books, which are books that take like a symbol and then what they mean to somebody, and then a piece of written text or poetry or something that describes why the meaning is assigned to that symbol. So very interesting when you think of Taylor's work, obviously, all the talismans and charms. Then we have River Run, and that author is Humphrey Earwicker, and he is a character in Finnegan's Wake, which is apparently one of the hardest books ever to finish and understand. I have never read it. That's just what Google and a lot of other sites say. So yeah, I don't know what that one means. But they'd read that it blends real life with a dream world. And Football is written by Manuel Santos, and there are a few of those, but I'm assuming it's the football player, Manuel Santos. So more about him later. Mythos, written by Augusta Gregory, and she was a folklorist and founded the Abbey Theatre. Bayside, the writer credited was George McPherson. There is a city or a place called Speyside in Scotland that is famous, very famous, almost exclusively famous for its whiskey and scotch. All the best, world's best whiskey comes from there. He united the two, basically the oldest clans in Speyside. He united their names together. And then Stop, the writer is Walt Whitman, gay man, father of the free verse. So crazy, right? Okay, I'm not done. Go check out the next part for even more craziness. What do you think so far?
It must be counterfeit. I think there's been a glitch.